Thank you, Tujal sir. My talk will be my general impressions about how you try to sustain your practice. So three phases of practice: starting, building, and sustaining. And each phase has a different approach. And I'll be mainly talking about how to sustain it. And this is an albatross, and it when we went to Antarctica, this started following the ship from Ushuaia, and for 600 kilometers, the bird was flying along with the ship. So that is what the sustainability, and that is what you should be looking into your practice. This is the key competency chart, which is displayed everywhere, and we encourage each and every team member and remind them that we are going to build up organization on these key competencies. The decision making is very important, and that is what you all took a decision to start the practice. And usually it is a single decision in the past that has changed the course of one's life, and maybe one had not realized it at the time of taking a decision. So you need to take a decision. You should have the information, analyze it, and take a decision. When you take a decision, uh, I feel taking a decision is decision number one. Number two is a wrong decision. And number three is indecision, which should not be acceptable. And there is nothing like a wrong or right decision when you take the decision. It is only after you have made a decision that you set on a journey to prove to the world that your decision was right. So decision making is more of an art than a science, and it should be taken very quickly. And you need commitment. This is the commitment you see from the mother to the kid. That is the kind of the commitment you need to have with your organization. And unless the commitment is made, then the things are quite unclear. And commitment should be there, right, for your patients, your people, and your team. It's also important to start to differentiate between initiative and finitiative. Initiative is everyone. There is no human being which doesn't have initiative. But what differentiates you from other, or what differentiates the practice, is taking it to its logical conclusion, or finitiative. I wish the word finitiative comes into the dictionary, because that is what I find many times lacking in the team members, that they'll start something but will not take it to its logical conclusion. And for sustaining, you have to dream. We saw the dream of Dr. Debashish. Now that is what is important. You dream great dreams, think great thoughts, and only the great actions will follow. And be a dreamer, but don't forget about the incremental innovation, which was already touched, that even if there is a small improvement that you can make in your organization, please do it. Don't think that I'll bring a change only once I have a bigger or a bigger idea with me. Planning is important, but don't translate the word planning into the time wasted between the first thought to do something and actually doing it. So you whatever you want, you execute it. Otherwise, there will be distractions coming on the way. These distractions you are important to identify. They don't come with a label. You have to find how to control them, how to focus on your tasks, and this is the biggest enemy. The distraction may be to do something what others are doing. Distraction may be someone suggesting you that you move away from your focus. You have made a focus, I want to do this. Some people you'll see what others are doing and start following them, and then you miss on to your target. Don't be worried about the failures. They will be coming, but then the success is always there. And you need to learn how to handle your failures, and you need persistence, tenacity, stamina, endurance, perseverance, strategy to be there. And failure is a pause, not an end. So when you are sustaining a practice, now in business there is nothing like a horizontal graph. The businesses move in two directions: either they go up or they go down. So you have to differentiate from others in the eyes of the patient with some originality, and you have to maintain some edge. And by cut, copy, paste, you cannot be a leader. So you have to be innovative, and you have to differentiate. And in differentiation, surprise is an important component of differentiating yourself, your practice from others. Opportunities do come. They may come in the form of a good staff. They may come in the form of new equipment available. They are never lost. If you don't avail the opportunity, someone else will avail. Do not wait for the opportunities, create them. Now, these now are very important building blocks for maintaining practice. One is the space, that is your physical property or physical component, and second is the manpower. And you have to focus on these two things. These days, important components are the EMR, your hospital management system, and communication. These three are going to determine how efficient, how lean, and how progressive your business is going to be. And they are very, very important components. Now, culture is one of the biggest influences on the team performance. It's a glue that binds the team, and the glue or culture starts with the underlying values, missions, and purpose. That is how the key competency was shown, that build connections and commitments. Strive to build an honest, transparent, low ego culture. And culture, like the way we understand culture, the culture here for the organization is also a living thing, and it's ever evolving matrix of organization, ready to fill the spaces as the organization grows. Be open. One of the things you should do is listen closely to your team. So you need both culture and you need both people to lead to the growth. And same is with the system. Now you have people, but that you need system. And any organization depending heavily on the people is always at a great risk. Too much of knowledge, skill concentrated in few team members is a potential threat. A robust system takes charge and provides scaffolding to team members to work upon, and the system is able to assimilate a new team member to perfection in a very, very short time. And so what is system? What do we mean by system? I like to define it that take Homo sapiens out of your organization, everything that is left behind is the system. No one is indispensable in a perfect system. You see, award-winning movies are director-based and not the actor-based. So hiring and training are very, very important. These are the two basic movers of the system. As I said about the distractions, learn to say no. Are you the best, and what are you striving to let other people say that you are the best? So have a vision where you want to take your organization further. Future and forecasting is again very important, that again where you want to see. Succession planning is very important, and how to select and groom the second in line in all sections, all verticals, and at the top. Image building is very important. What kind of image you are going to create for your organization? The image may be bigger than the original. Some of the strong foundations required are ethos, fairness, honesty, ethical, and sincerity to the patient. You see, once you have all these, money will automatically come. Be seen, be present at the conferences, publish, read a lot of books, and of course, drill the key competencies into your team to give the best services to the patient. Thank you so much.